said I haven't seen this version of you in a while. You look stunning.
Thank you. I'm channeling Victoria Beckham. Hey guys, welcome to today's very expensive wear test. We haven't done one of these in a while. This is full on WTF. We are going to put the Victoria Beckham, the Foundation Drops, $110 skin tint to the test. We're gonna wear this all day long. We're gonna do close-ups and natural light. You're gonna see me at the greasy end of the day. Does this hold up? Is it worth the hype? Is it worth the high price tag? You guys requested this more than anything else. I literally didn't even ask skin tint specific, which I have because I am in my skin tint era. I am going down that avenue. I never thought I would. I feel like 2026 marks the year of me falling in love with less coverage. I kind of honestly, when I say that, I'm like, who am I? I feel like my soul leaves my body and I'm like, wait, I'm a full coverage queen. So what is going on? Recently, I have been in love with the Wonder Skin tint. I tried one from Make Beauty that I'm enjoying. I'm just on the day-to-day really gravitating toward a less is more, my skin but better, fresh, juicy glow. I cannot get enough of your recommendations, so keep them coming. But overall, like everything said and done, when I was just like, what foundation do you want me to wear test? Everybody literally it was overwhelming. Victoria Beckham, Victoria Beckham, Victoria Beckham. So we're gonna live our best posh spice life today. I'm keeping it classy, I'm keeping it cute. The whole theme is gonna be very elevated, elegant. I will have my eye makeup listed in the description box below. I will have my fabulous sweater where, you guys, Commense is like my new favorite thing ever, okay? Whoop, there's a belly button. Okay, this sweater, it's like attached. It looks like a little shrug on top of a vest. It might be my new favorite brand, like for not crazy expensive clothing that's really well made and really cute and current. I will have this linked and listed below as well. So this is the bottle that we got going on. This reminds me a little bit of the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. I have the shade 6 light medium. I'm gonna have you guys come a little bit closer and we're gonna dive into application. I'm excited to try this. I hope I love it because this does have an ingredient in here that is skincare that I already know, love, and trust. Augustinus Bader. The baddie, Augustinus baddie. This literally is the best balm that you can buy for your mouth, period. I said it. They also make the most elevated face mask, like a sheet mask. Oh my gosh, it's actually beautiful. It like aesthetically looks coppery and I still scare my husband, but it's snug to the face. Very luxurious, really beautiful creams from Augustinus Bader. Tomato. I really need to sort that one out. However, I've been hooked on this for a while. I've talked about it over and over and over again with you guys. This contains the TFC8 complex, which is a proprietary complex to the Augustinus Bader family of skincare. Suddenly, the $110 for 1 ounce of product makes sense. Kind of. Okay, like I want to love this. A lot of people love it. And I don't know, I feel like I'm at the age where I deserve a little extra skincare in my foundation, right? Like I deserve a treatment while I am making up my face. Now I am going to be rocking the shade number 6 light medium. It's looking a little dark, I'm not gonna lie. She is a ghost these days, but we can make anything work. I am gonna be using, of course, my ES2. Now the game plan with serums, especially ones that are a little more expensive like this, if you use this brush right here, that is going to spread the product so evenly, perfectly, and with the thinnest amount possible, it's like you're gonna get 2 bottles in one with how little you have to use with this brush. It's literally perfect for serums. Okay, we're just going in. Yeah, that's a lot darker than I thought. Hello, light medium. Oh my God, how pale am I? I just got new self-tanner in though, so maybe this is a call to like, do the thing tonight, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this says it has blurring technology in here. You have jojoba oil and glycerin. I love that. Jojoba oil mimics your own natural skin oil better than anything else. Glycerin gives a nice smoothing, but you also have things like echinacea extract. I want to say olive leaf extract. You have blurring elements. It doesn't have fragrance in it, but it does. It almost has like a cinnamon scent. That's interesting. All right, so clearly this is not my shade right now, but give me a moment with self-tanner and actually this is perfect. It does have a very radiant finish. It's not overly glossy. I am going to be powdering and doing all the things, but it definitely is far from matte. That is like my favorite move to make with this brush. Just snatch up the eyes. We have a little bit left on my palette. I'm gonna take my stippling brush and just pull down on the neck. This is extremely light coverage. You can build it a little bit. I'm actually gonna go in a tiny bit more on my cheeks where I have the majority of my hyperpigmentation. But the way this has evened out my skin and made it look just more uniform while glossing it up and amping up the moisture. Like my skin feels very hydrated. This is what I'm loving about skin tints that I've been discovering recently. I haven't always liked them. A lot of the drugstore ones that I tried like 2-3 years ago, I was like, absolutely no, I'm dry and not covered, and that's what I wasn't liking. Or you had the flip side where it would just be like so goopy and not sinking into the skin. And then when you go to powder, everything just looks like a cakey mess, right? This feels very juicy and hydrating, but it is sinking in. And the fact that I'm not even using my correct shade and there's no blotchiness is telling me a lot. Okay, let's go in just like a tiny bit more on the cheeks and see if we can build this up a little teeny tiny bit. It does give you the ability to build a little bit. You're never gonna get it to be a full coverage moment. That's not what this product is. But if you wanna look like your skin is just naturally flawless, it's doing that. Me enjoying a $110 product that is not giving me full coverage is blowing my mind. Now we're gonna go in with a little Natasha Denona in P2 and just brighten right here. Dang it, I really, really like this. I really like it. I want to see how well this wears. It does claim to be long wearing, transfer resistant, that it's going to look even better as the day progresses, that the skincare is just going to just mesh deeper into the skin and you are going to be glowing, radiant, looking flawless, no patchiness from AM to PM. We're going to put that to the test. So far, I'm in it. I love this. I'm all about it. I feel so sophisticated today and I like my makeup, everything A to Z. I'm gonna go do my hair, finish up a few things around the house, and then I'll take you with me for the rest of my day. Say that again.
I said I haven't seen this version of you in a while. You look stunning.
Thank you. I'm channeling Victoria Beckham.
You're doing it right.
It's a vibe.
But wait, should we cut your hair?
No. I cannot commit. I gotta have my hair, but it's a whole vibe. I'm very inspired. So far, this is the foundation I'm testing has been on my face for like 2 hours. Perfection. Perfection. No notes. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Natural light. No notes. You guys, this is ridiculously good. It feels good on the skin. It does not feel greasy, but I feel fully hydrated and somehow not greasy and not overly made up. Like I feel like I just have good skin. I might have an issue with becoming hooked because I have not been this impressed with a product in a long time. Like, I've liked other things, yes. Probably, oh, I do love Givenchy. I do love Givenchy so much, but this is different. I'm liking it. My hair is so staticky, it is sticking to my freaking face. Okay, we are still in the car. It's a car day. We're running every boring errand imaginable, but this one is actually kind of exciting. We're picking up PR. I have a few things that I know are here that I'm so excited to dig into. James is being a hero and just doing all the heavy lifting for me, and I'm just relaxing in the car doing my check-in. Still good. So if you were ever wondering just how high maintenance I am, like, I think I'm pretty chill on so many things, but I have a particular location that I like to fetch my celery from because I am a celery juice queen. I think it remineralizes you. I'm all about it. I've seen big differences in my health doing it every single freaking morning, but I like going to natural grocers because they don't put a peel on any of their produce, and I'm also an organic queen. So this is where I'm like, James, I don't need a 5-star dinner. We don't even need to go out on our anniversary, but
Get me the celery.
Get me the celery from the correct location. So we're going out of our way now to pick up literally just celery. 100% organic produce. I think we should also get cabbage.
Yes.
Cabbage as a taco meat, amazing.
We should probably get some more cilantro.
Yes. Also, chop it up, put it on your taco meat with your cabbage as the shell, amazing. If anyone was curious, these are James's waffles. No, those are the keto waffles.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
Okay, so I'll just put it in
every
there.
time. Dorothy is hooking us up with hummus. And what is this one?
Queso.
And queso. Legit the cutest shop ever, the cutest family. They have everything from Rawa to True Botanicals to, gosh, Audacity, great food, great snacks. Best smoothies. If you're in Colleyville, go check out Go Organics. They're amazing.
Touchdown, Buffalo Bills, McCall Hardman. So are the other two. They beat them all, those quarterbacks I mentioned, in the regular season.
Go Josh, go Josh, go Josh, go Josh.
Go Josh, go Josh, go Josh.
I didn't know you were filming me.
It's final check-in time. It's been a long day. I have been trying to gather up the things that I want to say about this product aside from, I love it. Oh my God, look, it's just right. The Goldilocks foundation. It's not too shiny. It is obviously not matte, but it's sinking in. It's doing all the things. Like, I feel really good about my makeup. I have not touched up, which is crazy because a skin tint usually makes me so oily by the end of the day. The one and only thing that I can think of to say about this product that I don't like is that the packaging right here gets a lot of fingerprints on it, which I don't aesthetically love. Does that even matter? No, not really. I have not loved a WTF priced foundation this much since La Mer, and La Mer, I believe, has been discontinued. So this is a smash hit. I wanted to take a velour puff and not even pick up any powder and just see what I could accomplish by just blotting the skin and taking down a little bit of the shine. Sometimes I do this on the go. It's just the quickest way to revive makeup without adding more bulk. The setting spray that I used today, by the way, is from Saie, the new one. Where did she go? This right here, also a phenomenal product. This is the CitySet. I didn't have to do my typical thing where I take something like MAC Fix Plus and then on top of it, a One Size or L'Oreal Infallible. Usually I'll do two. This has got me just reaching for one and I do really enjoy it. So bonus, I love that. These two played very well together. I had kind of a more high-end day. The Dior powders played really well together with this foundation, but everything said and done, this gets a huge thumbs up. I know that's gonna annoy some of you guys because it is a huge price tag. I do have other skin tints that I love that are much more affordable. Wet n Wild is still one of my favorites. That is a great option. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and say also it's the feeling that I have of this foundation. It feels nice on the skin. My skin is not itchy. It doesn't feel overly greasy or falling apart or makeup-y. Like, I'm not aware of my makeup in a bad way at all. So that's important to me too. Do I look the most perfect that I've ever looked at the end of the day? No, but it still feels uniform enough that I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, that's not even a bad thing. It looks a little worn, but it's not bad. After I press stop, I'm gonna go online and order more from Victoria Beckham. Let me know what you want me to try. I have tried her products in the past, a long time ago, but this has me wanting to try more and feel this luxurious more often. All right, that is everything said and done. I hope you guys enjoyed this wear test. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Other than that, go and have a great day, whatever you are doing. I love you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.